Hey, Lee Garrick. Forgot to tell you earlier, them puppies, they visit me at night and come running through here in the day. My neighbor's pups. They are still here this morning when I woke up. We just back from town. Yeah, took a long walk around. Got myself a coleslaw and typical fish salad. Although it's not fish, fucking them crab sticks sort of thingy majiggies. It was a nice day out. Yeah. Grizzles just had a kilo worth of chicken carcass. Filled up with chicken carcass. He yammed it. Cost 150, 152 for one kilo of chicken carcass. He likes it. So happy days. Nice little treat for him. He is watching us walking, were you, on your TV? Happy days. Getting quite full. I've eaten that friggin' fish, that fish stick salad. And a bit of this mayonnaise, coastal. I reckon I'll save the other half of this coastal for tomorrow. And nice and cold. I don't know why. Yeah, but I'm attracted to cold food. I love for bread, coleslaw, cheese, and hot dogs for tomorrow. Happy days. Oh, and I treated myself Biscoff biscuits. Welcome back, Libertarian Minded. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. We got the munchies in for the night. It's that time of year where it's like getting to the time where having food around the parasites getting, or not the parasites, but the fucking the bugs, the ants getting it. So yeah, I'm not gonna be happy if they're in me bread or me fucking coleslaw tomorrow. I don't know how many days it is now I'm without fucking a spliff to myself, but it's probably the longest in a long while. I'll go to YouTube a minute and pin me the link so folk can join us if they wish, if they'd like. And as quick as that, I'm back. I'm getting dark quick, innit? Fucking windy, lads, and there's a cold wind. Yeah, there's a cold wind. I don't like cold wind, but that's what happens when it fucking rains. Yeah, eventually we get cold wind. Did a little bit of tidying, reorganizing earlier because it all clutter fucked up there. Yeah, proper clutter fucked it was. And you know, clutter fucked. That's how this was. Clutter fucked. Proper clutter fucked. Yeah. Almost had a fucking electrical fire. Almost, yeah. I freaking moving my inverter, converter, and battery and stuff. Just maneuvering on my fucking table, and one of the cables came loose, and it fucking touched something, and it went. And luckily, fortunately, nothing been damaged. Yeah, sometimes they can blow the batteries, or like blow your fucking inverters and converters up, short them out or whatever they call it. I don't know, fucking electrical terms. But we seem to be all right. No, I don't want to drink rum tonight. Although I might have like just a shriek later, you know, maybe, but put it in the cupboard. Out of sight, out of mind. Keep fucking falling on my feet, telling me to drink. Yeah, so I got a pack of vanilla Biscoff. I don't think I've had a Biscoff biscuit before. I've had a jar of Biscoff. I bet these are better than Oreos. I don't think I've even had Oreos. So tiny, isn't they? I mean, that is too small for a biscuit. Mm. Wow. Mm. Wow. I wasn't expecting such a brittle biscuit. That almost broke like glass. So crystally. Wow. Yep. I got no fuses round here, Lee. Yep. The solar system don't generally take fuses. I'll go through mm, fuse boxes and stuff. 1 kilo, 152. Pollo carcass. Still fresh, smelling. You like that chicken, do you? Hmm? Enjoy your chicken dinner, did you? Was that nice? On the liquid box. Let him lick the packet, and then he knows there's nothing. There's nothing left. He doesn't have to steal the rubbish. I freaking hate rubbish thieves. No, you don't eat that. That's like a sanitary towel. All meat trays have got them. No, you don't steal that. That's rubbish. All right, that's finished now. All gone. Nothing left for you. All gone. Fetch my tobacco. Yes, yes, yes. Mr. E is in the house. All right, Lee. You sort your things out, bud. You sort your things out. Mr. E's had some soup. What you munching tonight, libertarian? How was your pizza night? Saturday night. Was it Saturday night you was going for pizza? How was your pizza night? Here, how much did you pay for your pizza? I just there fucking pricing up pizzas in town, yeah. I swear down now, yeah, from like €11 right up to fucking €15, €16, I think, for a fucking pizza. Do you get me, yeah? I don't know about that. Do you get me, yeah? Like that is like fucking hell, man. Need a bank manager, fucking, permission to buy things like that. Fucking hell. I still got the um garlic flavored crisps we got yesterday. Yeah. What flavor soup did you get, Mister E? What flavored soup you been on? Did you make it yourself? Did it come out of a Campbell's tin? Right, what's the story? What soup? I need to know. What? Chicken soup? Oh, he's on the chicken soup. Oh, bro. Oh, semi-fresh pizza from Tesco's. You got some mushrooms and put a layer on. The mushrooms, yeah. Tonight he's on chicken burgers with lettuce, mayonnaise, and chips. Happy fucking days. Got everything in it. Happy, yeah. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, chicken noodle soup is one of the one of the good ones, Mister E. But I tell you what, Mister E, a spoon of carbon, yeah, a spoon of carbon, a spoon of charcoal, yeah, miss, yeah, and swallow that. That that should help your stomach. And turmeric, yeah, turmeric, very good for unsettled stomachs. The turmeric tea, very good for dodgy stomach. You don't really want to feed it with sugary, fatty foods. Yeah, miss, you know, and you don't want to hide it with stodgy, glutty foods like rice and bread and pasta. You don't want to disguise it with that. You don't want to give it any hiding place. Bacteria like that. So if you're not smoking any of that weed, then mystery, I'll have it all. Yeah, I'll send me drone round and I'll yeah smoke any of your unwanted salads. Yeah. And you know what else is supposed to be good for upset stomachs as well? Is or illnesses, sicknesses, is things like Sprite and 7 Up. Yeah, I don't know why. Hey, Kim, nice to see you, my dear. Sourdough bread. Yeah, that's not as bad as like this fucking commercial bread. But I swear down now, yeah, bread is bread. Yeah, and it was only designed to freaking fill the stomach up. Do you get me? You know, it wasn't designed for any nutrients. Yeah. Mm. And when you look at the I don't know, the way all those things are grown. Yeah. Mm, mm. Just by going through a factory process. Do you get me? Yeah, I wouldn't be trusting it. Yes, 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 purple aki. If I got a choice about it, do you get me? Yeah, and this is our issue for a lot of us. Do you get me? Yeah, if we ain't got a choice, we ain't got. You know, we just got to settle for what they sell us. You know, what they sell us, what they tell us, what they expect from us. Mm. So it's not quite the darkest it can get yet. Yeah, at 9:30 is still like walk around and you still like yeah, wouldn't need a torch. You'd have to put your car lights on, yeah, because the sun is gone. Yeah, so the lights need to be on. Street lights are on, but it's officially nighttime. It says dry toast. Yeah, with dry toast is good for um dry toast is good for settling your stomach. Yeah, dry toast. Yeah, mystery. I've not been. I've not had any weed for like I don't know, fucking 3 or 4 days now. Yeah, I think what was it? Saturday. I was Friday. No, I think it was Friday. Maybe even Thursday. I was stood at the supermarket doing a bit of panhandling, and this dude pulls up and gets out of his car, offered me what he was smoking. Well, yeah, I thought, like, wreck it, I'll take it, and happy days. It turned out to be a joint. I hadn't smoked for like a day or two, maybe 2 or 3 days before that. Mhm. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm losing count. I'm not paying so much attention. I'm so like satisfied smoking tobacco, although I'm not wanting to smoke tobacco, but I'm grateful to be smoking tobacco. Yeah, without tobacco, I fucking go loopy loop. You know, I can manage without weed, but tobacco, I can't fucking manage without tobacco. Fucking hell. Man, there's loads of people that have been giving me weed for the last few months to get me sharing around the place, yeah. And I just feel a bit cheeky, keep going back for more. Hmm? Not having dollars to pay for it. They don't want nothing for it. They just got excess weeds. There's one fella he offered me a kilo for 1,200. That's how most people exercise their dogs. Pull up, kick them out, and drive. You know, there's a lot of there's you know, like most people's in this area are fucking growers, gammas, yeah, smokers and growers. So there's no shortage of smokes. But the thing is, if you want to know what you're smoking, yeah, if you want to trust what you're smoking, you're better off growing it yourself. Hmm? And then like a lot of these people's, you know, like yeah, I don't know, you can pay like some people's 150 or up to a fiver. I even had one fella wanting fucking 15 quid a gram. Yeah. So, you know, it's like, yeah, that's just weed. Mm. For me, I try and refuse to pay for it. Yeah. I'll work for it. I'll trade for it. But I ain't fucking spending monies on weed. Certainly not money that comes in so scarcely, you know. Like, yeah, it's like fuck that, man. I put that money for food. Yeah, me and Grizz need food, and that's what that's main priority. Mm. And the thing is, I don't even like the taste of tobacco. Yeah, and I don't smoke as much when I'm just smoking tobacco. I mean, yeah, fair enough. That's fatter. Yeah, that's fatter than me fucking joints. But like, if you're gonna smoke tobacco, may as well smoke a fucking cigar. I say tobacco's the importance. You know, I feel that with yourself, mystery, yeah, and libertarian minded. I feels for you. You know, I've seen them mint crush fillers. Yeah. Mm. For placebo effect, I put a roach in me in me tobacco, in me cigarette. Normally, I wouldn't. Normal, you know, like if it's just like smoking a cigarette in town, I wouldn't put a roach in it. But here at home, I just wanted to think, yeah, I'm smoking a joint. It's all right. I'm smoking. Mm. Yeah, I can go visiting people's and collect a smoke, you know, and they're not going to want anything for it. They just be happy that I'm smoking, you know, like, yeah, they'll be happy, you know, like, hey, Steve, you know, like, "Ee." They'll be able to say, yeah, but, you know, like, remember when you came back, you know, like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And I'd be, yeah, man, lifesavers. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, yeah, man, you smoked 200 grams of my weed. And I, oh, yeah, happy days. I remember saying similar to somebody that came and visit me, fucking hell, man, I'd still be smoking that weed now. Do you get me? Yeah. But like, happy days. Mate, I read that some months ago, yeah, about fucking menthol cigarettes being banned. Yeah. I thought that was proper odd. Like menthol, mint, yeah. And why was that? Why did they do that? Get rid of menthol cigarettes? Was it like, was it because it was tasty? Because I tell you what, yeah, they're not fucking tasty. Yeah. Mhm. a couple of times back in Ireland, yeah. Tiny little menthol bit of cigarette. You know, just take the tip off. You know, just tiny little fucking bit of menthol in with a nice joint. You know, like yeah. I did try that a couple of times, but yes, menthol cigarettes. Blech. Wow, across the UK and EU to reduce smoking. To reduce smoking. Menthol cigarettes don't encourage people bloody smoking. Wow. You see that harsh smoke? Jeepers. French cigarettes. Whoa, man. French cigarettes. Now that is enough to put anyone off smoking, unless you like smoking. Serious. Yeah. I don't think them menthols made the smoking less harsh at all. Yeah, because like there was that more of a like vapor hit at the back of the throat. Yeah, man, yeah, you know, like fucking hell, man, make me gasp. You know, like like what one of them ones. You know, it, like catches you by shock. Uh, I never like really satisfied with them menthols. Somebody give you a menthol without telling you, like yeah, that would put you into shock. Uh, that's what I feel. So what about the old tobacconists in England and Ireland? Yeah, do they still exist? I mean, like, how the fuck can you take away connoisseur tobacco like that? Do you get me? Yeah. Um, you know, how could they do that? That'd be bang out of order. I used to get black cherry flavored tobacco. I used to like going to the tobacconists. It's one shop you can still smoke in. Welcome back, Mr. Beautiful Blues. Welcome back. You got one in Shrewsbury. Yeah. Happy days. There was an old famous one in Bristol I used to like going to when I was in Bristol. I've been there for time. Yeah. And you can smoke in them shops. And he's like, dude, I smoke the illegal tobacco. Like, can I roll one and try the tobacco in here, see if I like your tobacco? And he's, yeah, this is a smoking. This is a smoker's shop. I sprinkled a little bit of weed in me in me tobacco, and he's like, dude. He says like, not dude, but he's like geezer, yeah, whatever. He says, sir. He says, these papers, yeah, they'll hide that smell. Yeah, you can get this liquid, and you can put it into any tobacco, and it'll disguise any smell. Uh, I was one of the first. I don't know, introduction to these liquids that you can add to tobaccos for flavoring. The first place where I seen cellulose papers, yeah, plant material, plant cell papers, transparent, like fucking sweet wrappers. Uh, they was all right because they didn't have an inside and outside. Yeah, you could just like roll them any way you like them, lick them where you want. Uh, but there was something like sugary about their the way they burned. They burned a bit sugary, burned a bit plasticky. Uh, but it didn't quite seem right. Not like that. So yeah, smoked a couple of packets of them. Mystery, Get well soon, brother. Get well soon. Remember, dry toast, chicken noodle soup. Yeah, and but you want to make the chicken noodle soup yourself. Yeah, and carbon. Yeah, charcoal. Settle your stomach. Keep food basic, not too rich. Yeah. Avoid milky, fatty foods because that just makes it all richer and yeah, encourages the stuff. Now, Mr. Beautiful Blues. Now. He got family be putting in his will. Yeah, he's not a single man. Yeah, uh, he's not a single man this year. He a family man. So no, he can take me out of his will this year. Do you get me? Yes, welcome back, Robert Lee. Welcome back. Well, we went shopping. We didn't stick around at all. We just sort of went into the shop, came out of the shop, and marched home. There was no lingering. Mr. Beautiful Blues. If you see it like Mr. E, that's Steve pulling on his smoke and me saying hello. Just sent you a bit of fire, Steve. Happy days, Robert Lee. I got my own fire. We need to send somebody with a bit of fucking weed to me, boy. That's what we need to be doing. Need to be getting on them growers and them fucking hoarders, you know, like, yeah, Steve's without a smoke. Get a smoke to him quick. He's smoking tobacco. Don't want him getting too fucking high on tobacco. He start working again. Mate, today it's been a couple of showers. It started off beautiful sunny, yeah. Again excited, tidying up around the place. I opened my lid, put my blankets out for a bit of air, and then it got windy and cold windy. And then showers came. And then I fucked that. I'm having a siesta. I woke up and it was windy and sunny. Yeah. And then I went out and it was windy and getting cloudy. Yeah. The wind's kind of settled now, but Mr. Beautiful Blues, Remember, I told you about when I got my tongue pierced, yeah, and I went back to work, and I went to work in the hotel. You know, I was fucking practicing chef there, yeah, and man, he liquidized me a steak dinner. A steak separate from the broccoli, broccoli separate from the potato, potato separate from the carrot. You get me? Yeah, and just stick a straw in each pile and just suck it all up, like. Uh, so yeah, just put your just put your fish fingers in the in the food blender. Just blend it all up and sip it back. You know. Straws are very good for when you're in recovery from dentist attention. Straws are very, very good. Yeah, I strongly recommend. If you haven't got a straw, McDonald's give them away. Burger Kings are bigger, I think. Yeah, Burger King straws are much better than the normal ones. You don't want paper straws because they just sort of like collapse with all the sucking on them. You get me? It's all the moisture. You don't want paper straws. You want a like proper, like plastic one. Yeah. And then you can eat what the fuck you like. Robert's telling you to get on the egg custard. Yes, yes, yes. Matt Smethurst, welcome in, welcome in. I egg custard. Man, you remember a couple of months ago, I treat myself to like 4 or 5 of them egg custard tarts. Do you get me? Yeah, I'd get like, I think it was 5 or 6 for €2. Yeah, they've gone up to fucking 55 cents each now. Yeah, I think when I first bought one, yeah, they were like 40 cent or 45 cent. Yeah, and now they've gone up to 55. Fucking bastards. Do you know why they've done that? I do. Yeah, because I had the last one many times. Yeah, I had the last of them many times, and they went up on the fashion market. And now because they're on the fashion market, it's like yeah, they've gone up in price. So I fucked myself up there, aren't I? You know, the things I like enjoying, I'm making them more expensive, getting them noticed. Absolutely unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. You know, I haven't fancied one of them for a while, and like yeah, I thought yeah, I can't remember the other day. It wasn't today. I walked straight past things like that today. Yeah, Matt Smithers, we had a calm day. You know, very calm day. Nice chillaxing with Jane up, listening to him. His AI make making music, playing music. Mixture of French and Spanish. Treated Grizzles to a chicken carcass dinner rather than to keep giving him his them dog biscuits to get me, yeah. Give him a bit of variety every now and again. Mm. So he had a kilo of chicken carcass today. Has him satisfied and content. And you have a good day, Matt. I must say, I had a rather long siesta. Uh, I think it was about 2 o'clock. Yeah, maybe 2 o'clock. Yeah, when I first sat up on my bed, and I didn't wake up until like 6. maybe I switched off mentally, like thinking, oh yes, well it's raining, so if it's raining, there's fuck all to do. Do you get me? To just switch off. I woke up and it wasn't raining anymore. Hmm? I got a bit of tidying and organising sorted. So yeah, pat on my back. Happy days. I leave me tobacco at home when I go walking. Yourself, any adventures? Anyone, any adventures? Any gossip? Any news? Mate, yes, Mr. Beautiful Blues. There's a Moroccan butcher's up in town, and most times when I go to the lady there, she'll give me bones for grizzles. But you see, with that, yeah, a lot of people go to that lady for bones, right? And for me, it's okay once or twice a month, but I don't make a dependency on it like routine every day, every week. Do you get me? Yeah, that's I don't, I don't like that. What I've seen other people doing. Some butchers give them away. My favorite butcher, he's closed. Yeah, his whole shop is closed. Yeah, emptied. And now that fellow, he used to give us bones. Yeah, but I always used to leave a donation. Yeah, not always. Sometimes, like when I'm buying my meats and cheeses for myself. Yeah, I used to buy. I used to give him a couple of euros when I asked him if he had anything for the dogs. There's a couple of euros. Thank you very much. Do you get me? Yeah. Mm, mm. Well, he's closed now. And so there's a lot of emphasis on that one Moroccan female butcher. She's the only butcher now with bones. Uh, so I pay one 150. I paid for chicken carcasses for grizzles. Hey, Mr. Beautiful Blues, Captain got run over back in February. Captain's not with us no more, bro. And Grizzles likes the chicken carcasses. Captain never liked the chicken carcass when they were cooked. And occasionally he eat them. Do you get me? Yeah, and he does he does eat them. Like he took his time the last time I gave him chicken carcass. He took his time, yeah, he'd rather not eat them raw. He likes he likes cooked food, cooked chicken, but he did like raw beef and lamb and all the other bones. 28th February, Mr. Beautiful Blues. Uh, First thing in the morning, he went off chasing some bitches. Yeah, he was on the smell for some bitches. I was still in bed because it was like drizzling. You know, not the best of weather for myself to be going out. Mm. I got a phone call about, or a message come through about 3, 4 in the afternoon. Um, I answered the message and received information the captain had been hit and died instantly about 8:30 in the morning. Mm. I just been myself and Grizzles since. But then saying that, dogs from the neighbours keep coming in since Captain's been gone. Mm. The neighbours' two dogs keep coming in, paying me attention. Last night they stayed here all night. You know, woke up this morning, they were still there. Young pup, one's about 4 or 5 months, and the other one, he about 8 months old. And they come in here full of love, full of happiness, happy days. Yeah. Yeah. When I hear about these people and got their dogs for 22 years, 24 years and old, I honestly, fool me and Cap didn't be together that long. Hey, Brett. Uh, that little outbreak of emotions just caught me by surprise. In some ways, Miss Beautiful Blues, that frog's still there in me throat. He had a brilliant life, our captain did. He had a brilliant life, full of adventures, full of love. Never really had to control him. You know, he developed as himself. He was an individual. He had his own character. Wow, wow, strong character. Fuck off, Reedy, you prick. I told you 1,000 times, if you're so fucking thick, stupid, and so desperate to talk to a desperate fucking smelly ass tramp like me, then you're lower than me. So fuck off, Reedy. You got nothing to say to you. I gave you your last fucking opportunity to talk sense. I gave you your last opportunity to put fucking up on screen some fact. But you hid away with your fucking cowardly, idiotic, fucking childish behavior. So fuck off, you stupid cunt. Stay fuck away from us. I had a mentality of peace for the sake of Captain Jack. You get me, yeah? Is I don't need to be peaceful no more. The life companion that I had in front of me is I couldn't give a fuck about life no more. Fuck. Fucking worry about cunts like you. Fuck off. Fucking sick perverted fuckwit. Stay fuck away from us. Done me fucking damnedest to stay away from fucking cunts like yous. Fucking share a bit of fucking knowledge and share a bit of fucking equality. Stop chasing where you're not fucking wanted. They're bad for your health, bad for my health. Be a fucking man, not a fucking cyborg coward. You know why I worked on the fishing boats as a young fella? I was suicidal. I wanted to die. As a child, I wanted to die. I didn't want to continue living with the bullshit pains of a shit family, not belonging. So I worked on the fishing boats, hoping that, I'd die. But that never happened. Every time I took an ecstasy tablet, I thought, oh yeah, I can die from this. Sometimes I didn't want to die, and so I'd only take quarter of a tablet. But I'd never heard of anybody dying from eating mushrooms or LSD or smoking weed. I heard of plenty of people dying from selling those things. When I grew me 200 mango sapphires, Captain Jack recognized every one of those plants. He sat with me and watched me water every single one of those plants. Walked with me while I carried up the water for him. He knew he was appreciative of everything. But wow. Anytime he was on the smell of a bitch, he was gone. He loved his bitches. Hey, bare bones. Welcome back, lady. One of the attractions of being homeless, you don't know who the fuck's gonna murder you. But when you got a house, when you got family, you pretty much know who's gonna murder you. Maybe the police, because of things that you do to maintain your family, or your friends. They ain't your friends. They're there to fuck your missus, give your kids fucking drugs at a young age. Living at the back of Star and Garter in St. Paul's. That is basically fuck you. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, my life's as important as anybody else's. But if you know, if you want to practice your fucking sick bullshit, bring it the fuck on. Going to jail amongst all the Irish lads and not giving a fuck what I say or who I say it to. Same thing. Doing what I was doing in the jail. Didn't give a fuck. Most likely the screws are gonna fucking break up on break me up. Too valuable to the prisoners. I'm working at the festivals, being able to hand my boss 28 grand from his for his business. How's his takings? Steve, I've never had money like this. Anybody else normally doing the door, they fucking end barely lucky to break even. Some folks says I got nothing to show for me life. Yeah, mm, I got a lot more to show for me life. If I only rounded up everybody that ever sat with or listened or talked or drank or smoked, danced, worked. So I see those people eating their words really. Walking away from the medication in Bristol, like to live in Spain without the medication and continue smoking more than I ever smoked in England and Ireland. And I swear that now, smoking loads more here in Spain than I ever did in England or Ireland. For all the dogs that I've cared for and had to bury over the last few years, there's not been one person there when I've had to bury, when I've lost a friend, my loved ones. There's not been one person physically. There's been hundreds of people on the Facebook or the YouTube. There have been nobody personal. Hello, Process Tech. Yourself and Redbeard did come by. You did, yeah. You did. That was extremely spontaneous. You actually did drive all the ways over the road, over the mountains to come see us. But just meeting yourself out of our process tech is for me. I don't know. There's not that such uh like yeah you're not knowing Captain Jack. I appreciate you reminding me of that. I appreciate you reminding me of that. You did drive over. Uh, so how did that escape me? Me memory. Maybe because I'm trying to connect with people that saw it or that did it. But I never seen that happen. Hey, Alex. Happy Monday night. Hello, Heatjar. I'm awake. I'm just gazing into space. I'm somewhat daydreaming about all the adventures myself and Captain been on. And why a lot of our adventures were cut short, or like different things that we took on. When I look at the 4 years, uh, things could have been a lot different. Well, Grizzly is sound asleep. He enjoying his chicken carcass dinner. A bit of a cold breeze tonight. That's because the open sky, I think. Moon's starting to shine. Oh, yeah. I don't think I've spoken to my closest of friends, my longest of friends since losing Captain. I don't think I've spoken my sons either. But then I'm not one for communicating with. Anyways, I wait for people to communicate with me. I think in bedtime, I think I'm gonna lay down and continue dreaming into space. No panel guests, and the chat is slow. Yeah, I've been um, I've been hit with an emotional stick. Thanks for joining, y'all. It's been a nice, relaxed evening. Even if that dickhead really did want to jump in.